Alrighty, hello, howdy, hey there, folks. I hope you're doing wonderful tonight, maybe even magical. We are back at it again with some more Bloodborne, and I mean, honestly, progress-wise, we've done pretty damn good, grand scheme of things. Definitely, we made it through solid chunk of the game so far. Now at this point, we are on our way down to the woods. Got to deal with the hunters, got to deal with Rom. We definitely have some hard things ahead of us here, but nothing I think that is terribly, terribly unreasonable. Weapon level definitely probably needs to start going up, needs to start ticking up, but I am wondering if I do want to make a sidetrack mission of going over to the Witches of Hemwick. Getting a rune or two would probably be, I mean, in all seriousness, it probably would be a bit of a benefit to us to um, get the runes available to us. That is always a kind of an interesting thing, I guess, about Bloodborne as a whole. Is Bloodborne makes you work a fair bit more for all of your gear. Like the progress wise, all of it is definitely not so readily available. Did I not get the Site of Grace? Or Site of Grace, the lantern for is it Grand Cathedral? Is that the one I'm looking for? Maybe it is. Honestly, this is one that always confuses me at least a little bit. I don't know. Like, I'm sure if I would be more familiar with these names if I played the game a whole lot more, but I don't know. There's always a couple of these lanterns I am just not terribly familiar with. It's also just generally speaking not worth it to get every lantern in Bloodborne. At least I typically find. I typically find it is just not at all worth it to get every single lantern in this game. Most of them are... well, most of them, that's a little too far, but like a good chunk of them are definitely not worth the effort of them. Ah, okay, well that is Frenzy, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, honestly, with a guy like that, yeah, we have to definitely get our weapon level up. Good news, I mean, honestly, is critting. Critting still does more than enough work for us, so we're fine. We're okay. But yeah, you know what, honestly, I guess we are going to do Shaded Woods. Shaded Woods does have enough of a benefit to us, and... I mean, we can get some new stones, get access to Canehurst Manor for some early upgrade material, all that kind of magic. Actually, you know what, yeah, going this way is worth a good chunk of... a good chunk of resources. I don't want to spend too much time like doing a whole bunch of side path stuff because, frankly, we have a whole lot of Soulsborne to get through, and doing all of it deathless. I'm decent, but I am definitely not super well trained for a good chunk of this stuff. So yeah, honestly, I want to move and groove and hopefully get through all of this as best as I can. Okay. One transformation is definitely a little bit better. Bloodstone Shart. Bullets. I'm gonna heal up real quick. There's always that danger range of, like, if you get into a bad situation, you always want to just heal through it. So... Did I forget to ping the Discord again? No, I did not forget to ping the Discord again, Kingdom. Unfortunately, again, I mentioned this the other night, doing things from console does not work the same way. Would you do me the favor, though, of doing the ping since you are here now? Okay. Is there really a reason to be farming bone marrow ash? I can't really think of a solid enough reason to be doing that. There's a couple guys around that bonfire. Yep, yep. Scary guys. Okay, there we go. Gorgeous. So much as I really don't care to do so, I do have to respect the fucking guys with guns every single time. Yeah, no, honestly, I really do have to respect them more than I care to. They can just so quickly turn things on their heads for you, and you have to respect that. Okay. Oh, one more dude. Okay. I would say it's relatively worth it to kill everybody that's here. Thank you, Kingdom. I appreciate it, man. Alright, please give me... Okay, sure, more bloodstone shards. Why not? Okay. How's my day going? It's going pretty good, man. Pretty good. Overall, really good Mother's Day. Spent a good chunk of the day with my mom, and we took her out and did all sorts of fun stuff. Typically, one of the things that I'll do for her versus what my siblings will do for her, I usually prefer to do, like, baking and whatnot for her. Oh, nice. You really just... Yes, I literally just went up. Yeah. I don't normally handle these guys, but frankly, I think the pace that I need to have is generally slower. I think I do have to take things a little bit slower than usual. Alright, fuck them up. Very nice. Okay, useless item. Wonderful. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. No, you're good, man. It's okay. Yeah, there's no stress to it whatsoever. Yeah, I literally did just go live though, not terribly long ago. Is there anything here? No. Okay. Okay. Couple more twin stone shards, and then we're gonna be looking nice and sexy. Have a well-developed, leveled-up weapon, and honestly, I probably will be. I am going to probably do the gimmick on the witches, because I don't feel like dealing with all of their gremlins. It can be a little too worrisome dealing that. So we're going to do what we need to make that fight easy. Alright, fucking Hammer Buster. Alright, gorgeous. She has nothing for us. Unfortunate. Not very friendly. Okay, cool. I guess the other way I gotta think about this, too, is every single time I do murder somebody, or do murder one of these gremlins, it is more... Jesus Christ, that was a little rough. There we go. Gorgeous. Love to see it. More twin stones. I'm sorry, I didn't read that. What? Wait, you just saw that GTA 6 isn't coming to PC on release? That's crazy. Yeah, that's... Huh. I mean, it's about as crazy, I guess, as, like, them deciding that their own Bloodborne for the Switch 2 is a thing that's gonna happen, right? I don't agree with console exclusive kind of shit anymore. I really don't. Like, I get it, but I don't like it at all. I really don't. Console exclusive stuff, I think, just kind of needs to end and stop. Like, it's cool for a little bit of time for any console, I guess, to do it. And I get the reasoning, but it's just honestly not very cash money at the end of the day. And sure, it technically probably works better in the long run for all of their numbers, and all exclusive deals sure are useful and everything, but like, I don't know. I just find it annoying. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we have the shortcut to get back here for when I decide to warp out. Okay, well that was fucking rude, lady. Really? Is that so? Okay. If I remember correctly, I think when their weapons are burning like that, it limits the amount of rally you can get off the weapon. Actually, wait, I don't even need that shortcut. I'm being dumb. That's not even the good shortcut. The day they stop making exclusives is the death of consoles? I would doubt that. No, honestly, I think that's doomer energy, and I don't know. I just don't agree with it. I highly doubt that would ever be the case. Because, like, essentially what you're implying in this case is that consoles literally need exclusives to survive. Which, I mean, look at the lifespan of the PS5. The PS5 has not really had many exclusives. In fact, it's one of the biggest things people meme on this console for. They could have had exclusives for it, but they just really, frankly, like, name like 5 exclusives for the PS5 off the top of your head. Console's still doing fine, frankly. Same thing I would say for the Switch. But then again, the Switch is always a weird topic because Nintendo is a weird topic. Nintendo is just a flat weird topic, honestly. Everything about Nintendo is always just like, they don't have exclusives, but they are exclusive themselves, right? But that's Nintendo. Even then, though, I mean, honestly, think about it. Because, like, people want that shit on PC. People want that shit for every other version of what's available. Have I ever gone that way? I don't think I have, but I don't care to do so. So. Okay. I don't really find this area terribly terrifying, grand scheme of things, but, like, there's always just enough going on here. Like, this lady right here, if she'd actually gotten the proper shove on me and shoved my ass off the cliff, yeah, I probably would be pretty bitter about that. Not in range to shoot her. Please come to me, big man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Of course Big Man turns around. Alright, cool. I got 1 aggro. That's good. Alright, do the 3-piece combo every single time. If everything would release on Steam, any company can make a Steambox deck. I mean, I could see that happening, but I doubt it would be the death of consoles. Because, like, honestly, at the end of the day, you're still talking that Sony makes games, Xbox makes games, all these various companies still make games, and, like, I just don't see that being the death of these things. Okay, let me try rereading your comment real quickly here and see if I maybe... I said is how we know them. The day they stop making exclusives is the death of consoles as we know it. I'm sorry, did I misinterpret that? I'm not sure if I misinterpreted that. That sounds like pretty... Like, that sounds like 1-to-1, but clearly I misinterpreted it, so... And again, honestly, it like... Oh, god fucking damn it! Grab attacks. So, no, I don't know. Like, maybe I just completely misread your words. Or at least the context behind them. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Open that gate a little quicker. Alright, fucking tear this man's innards out. Gorgeous, lovely. I probably shouldn't be playing around with these guys at all. Like, when I actually get back to this area. No, I really should not be playing with these dudes whatsoever. They are probably one of the few enemies in this game that would cause me, like, major amounts of grievance. Oh. Speak of grievance enemies. Jesus Christ, how many of these dogs do there need to be? Alright, well I don't really want to deal with this guy, but I'm going to deal with him real quickly, because I'm still running through the area and, like, dealing with things. There we go. Consoles would still exist, but PlayStation, Nintendo would just become publishers. Aren't they still just publishers for the most part? I mean, I guess what you're saying is that they would no longer make consoles at all. I don't see that happening, though. If anything, I would say technically the smarter route would just be make it so your audience is more accessible across the board. Because, like, not everybody has access to, like, a high-level PC unit or even the availability of making, like, a Steam Deck super viable. Why am I going for this item? This is kind of stupid. Yeah, I don't know why I went for that item. I should have not. I'm not going to do that probably in the future if I have to replay this. I don't see them, like, completely giving up on it. I just don't. If anything, actually, I think the last couple of years have proven the exact opposite. Because, I mean, I look at the PlayStation Store, I look at the Nintendo Store, they've become more universal. Like, look at the Switch right now, and, like, it's all over the board. Like, you have third-party developers all over the Switch now. Anywhere from indie games to PlayStation games to... I mean, shit, they're planning on releasing Elden Ring for the Switch now, too. Which, I'm not going to lie, is probably going to look like some hot shit. Like, I think so, at least. But, like, they're still doing it. So... I gotta be fucking kidding me. Of course, the big man activates along with the gremlins. Why wouldn't he? Alright. Of course the Molotov chick starts Molotoving. Why wouldn't she Molotov? Shit seems fucking fitting for her. Wait, why did that guy go sprinting up that way? What the hell? What reason did he do that for? Alright, whatever. Again, I am not fighting these fuckers if I have to fucking do with this normally. Swing your blade. Swing your blade, asshole. Thank you. Funny part is there was really no reason to give him a prostate check. I just felt very, very, like I felt like that was a requirement. Like, I feel like he deserved that. That's honestly all it comes down to. Hey, look at that, gremlin. Hey, nice, more twin stone shards. Okay, cool. And do I have... I do not. Okay. Well, tell you what, to make my life a little bit easier here, because I'm terrible with the menuing for the personal effects bag, I'm just going to hold my whole bold hunter's mark in my offhand. Alright, trigger boss. And we're leaving. Because, yes, I'm fucking cheesing them. Plus, I mean, now I can level up my weapon a couple times. And I would be dumb to not do so. They might, but currently they're selling them at a loss, so they would probably have to increase the prices since they have way more competition. Yeah, well, honestly, I guess just disagree to agree on this, or agree to disagree, my bad. Yeah, I'm not that's what we're just going to leave this one at. Is there any new stones that are actually worth using right now? Pretty much no. Okay, fair enough. Alright. I mean, we're not really coming to a consensus on it. And frankly, I think we're both just in a disagreement with each other. So, like, it is what it is. It's just not that important, honestly. Do I want just fire paper out of my 13 insight? No, I'll get a couple of those, and I guess I'll get a couple bloodstone shards. I just don't see myself using bloodstone shards. Maybe some cocktails would be worth it, actually. There we go. Alright, 0 insight makes our life all the easier. Okay. Let's go fuck up these Witches of Hemwick and have a wonderful, wonderful time with it. And then after that, we get our rune. Shit, and I guess after that, we're going down to the woods. Oof. You know what? Damn, I did have 30k on me. Nah, I think we're fine. I'm just gonna run through the area this time. It's a little bit dangerous just sprinting through the area like this, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I say stupid fucking things all the time, and I regret my words. Okay. Alright. Winning energy. Winning energy. That dog really wants my fucking asshole. That's unfortunate. I'll read your comment in a minute or 3 here. Right now, I think I'm going to deal with the boss, because that is currently more important. Because unfortunately, I don't want to fucking reset. Resetting is less than entertaining in this game. Oh, hey, look at that. There she is. Okay. She unfortunately got the warp away from me, but whatever. Okay. Damn, I'm usually a lot better about doing these. Yeah, really, a lot better about doing these. Oh well, whatever. It's been a while since I've had to deal with the fucking witches, so I ain't gonna bitch about it. There we go. Nah, no escaping me. Wait, she's not taking damage? Oh! Oh, it's because she's the second witch. That's what it is. That's the second sister. Oh. Fuck, I accidentally found second sister a little too quickly. Where's the fucking first? There it is, yep. There she is. Right, I'm gonna take the meaty backstab on her now. It's a little early, but... Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, let me read that last comment. The last comment sounds like you think they would keep selling them at a loss. Explained why you think that? I think they would sell them at a loss? What would make them at a... Why would one thing lead to another is my question here. Why would them being across all consoles not having exclusives lead to them being devalued. That makes no sense. That's like that's like saying because my store sells oranges, grapefruits, and bananas, we're gonna have to sell these apples at a discount because they're just not selling like hotcakes anymore. Yeah, the store across the street only sells apples. They get to sell them for a higher price. We sell all of these. We can only sell the apples for half that. That what? Huh? Who? That's not really how I see that argument at all. I see it as if I, as a Sony console user, were to hop on there today and see, holy shit, I have access to Halo now. Whoa. Oh my god, that's so cool. Let me buy Halo now. If I saw on my Sony console today that I could buy Mario 64 on there, I would be like, holy shit, Mario 64 is on there. Whoa, Super Mario Brothers? It's new soup? Yo, awesome, great. And I don't expect them to sell that shit for a discounted rate because it's on a different console. That's like I'm pretty confident if I pulled up my Switch right now and looked at the pricing for like Doom on there, I'm pretty confident the price. Actually, if anything, I would say Steam. So I guess I could see this. If your argument is that because things would show up on Steam at a discounted rate because Steam loves to discount everything, then I could see that.
What is it you desire?
I said they would probably increase the price because they're currently selling the consoles at a loss. Then you said, let's stop talking about it because we won't agree, making it sound like... No, honestly, now I'm just console sell at a loss, I guess.
Very well.
Because I'm so confused as to what would make the console sell at a loss. I guess what, competitors at that point would also sell their consoles, but like if their console was cheaper? Is that kind of the argument? Not saying I know we're at the consoles now. I'm just trying to grasp why a console would suddenly start being less in value because, and I think I actually just made your argument for you through what I just got done saying. I like honestly, is that it? Is it that Switch goes for $300, PlayStation goes for $500, but I can buy one or the other? And they both have all games, so naturally I'd want to buy the Switch. Is that the line of thinking here? Because I don't get it otherwise. I'm not really connecting the dots here. No, you completely misunderstood. Okay, gotcha. So, tell you what. You write out your full argument, or we leave it at this. But either way, just tell me your full argument, whatever you want to do. All right. I think that's probably good for right now.
Farewell.
Oh, right, and I think my well, actually, I may not be able to level up my weapon anymore right now. No, I definitely can't. Okay, witches are dead. That's great. We can plug in runes now, so that's cool. Not that honestly, I think the runes are going to do too much. Whoa, actually, that's not very good, but I'll still do it anyways. Boost effects of temporary transformation. It's kind of ass. Okay. Alright. I'm saying at this point in time, consoles are being sold at a loss. Okay. And here's where, again, I'm confused. Why do you think that they're being sold at a loss? Are there like reports saying that they are being sold at a loss right now? Are they saying like we're not selling consoles like hotcakes, or we're having to heavily mark down our? Because last time I checked, the Switch 2 still is definitely not a cheap-ass console. So, you don't think you don't think that it's been like that for years? Okay, so admittedly in this case, I guess again, I'm just saying it, man. Like I just don't think we're going to agree like on this point, frankly, right now, because 30 to 100 under production price. Okay. And then I guess what? In that case, they're making it back on the back end by selling games? That doesn't sound like a very smart business model. I'm just like, and we're talking companies that have been in this industry for like decades, like almost fucking century, like genuinely. I'm just confused right now. Like I'm gonna take your word for it, I guess. Yeah, they're being undersold. Yeah, then no, definitely. Like when I bought a PS5 for well over like $500. No, definitely that was definitely me being undersold on that one. Whew. I'm really glad they cut the cost there. That's how it's worked for years. Okay. Here's the thing. When anybody tells me an argument point like that, I personally do not vibe with it very well. Because that's like me saying the exact opposite point. It's worked like that for years. No, I've actually been buying consoles for way too much. That's the way it's always been. I'm not laying out a very good argument point right now. I'm simply just saying that's how it is. So, like, please, definitely, like, enlighten me on this one, Kingdom. I would love to hear, or tell you what, because honestly, we're just fucking ranting now at this point. Tell you what, why don't we change topic? Because honestly, at this point, if we want to talk about this, I'll talk about it with you over Discord or something like that. But this is just turning into a roundabout conversation. I mean, if I want, you can look up some article. No, definitely. I'm asking you. I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I'm just like, frankly, right now I am on the exact opposite side of the fence because from me as a buyer perspective, buying a $500 or $600 console is not cheap. So it definitely doesn't strike me as, they're doing some good grace work with us right now by selling these consoles under. It doesn't sound like that to me. Just honestly. Okay, we don't need to go to either of those locations. We need to go to Grand Cathedral. This shit always gets me backwards, I swear. No, definitely. I mean, honestly, I am welcoming the topic to go further with you. I am definitely on the opposite side of the fence right now, as it stands. So. Okay. Alright, now we have to go down to the woods. So the hunters don't really scare me that much. What does definitely scare me is probably going to be Rom. And it's mainly because Rom is just too much of a big damn goofy goober. Actually, you know what? Honestly, Pastor might have been right about that. Pastor might have been right. You might be able to crit these guys legit anywhere in their animation. I still think, to some extent, we probably just generally aren't going to see eye to eye on the topic. Maybe. At least right now as it stands, it definitely... I mean, I am glad we wrapped it up. God, I fucking gotta say, it's always the dogs, man. It's always the dogs that make life harder in this game. I really don't need all this madman knowledge. I mean, I'm still getting it anyways, but, like, I really don't need it. More twin shards. Okay, cool. Is this the right route to get down to the woods? This is always like my least comfortable having to figure it out shit in the game. Just because I don't know, like, they don't direct you very well on this one. I think they kind of expected you to know what was going on. Like, you explored this area, like, enough that you would know where to go. Which, I mean, fair. But also, I mean, just from, like, a first-time perspective, I was lost. So lost. My first time playing this game, I was so stupidly lost. I could not, for the life of me, figure out where the hell I needed to go. By the way, I'm not taking that little shortcut right there because it's not the most dangerous thing in the world, but I also don't want to risk stupid interactions right now. And a stupid interaction would be me falling to my death. So... Alright, sir, try that again. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Oh! Okay. Well, they dropped twin bloodstones. And our weapon is already at a +5. How many shards do we need for the +6? I think we might only need one more. I think. I'm forgetting how the Bloodborne system works right now, but I think it's up to 16 max is what you need. And I believe it goes 2, 6, 8, roughly. I believe that to be the case, at least. Doing these routes normally are, frankly, just... It's weird coming into this game and playing it very, very normally, honestly. Because, like, Bloodborne, I feel like, is one of those games I've just gotten so adapted to playing it fucking goofy as all hell. You know what? I really don't think I want to dick around with anything in this area. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy, but I'm not dicking around with all the small stuff down there. It's dangerous, and it's unnecessary, and it's messy, waiting to happen. I don't think I need to kill this guy, but I'll still do it anyways. There we go. Cool. More twin shards. I don't have any blue elixir. Oh, I do have a blue elixir. One whole blue elixir. Okay. Well, shit, actually, I'm kind of tempted to use that. Coming up here, that might actually be pretty damn useful. Alright, beautiful, wonderful. Kicked his ass. I believe this is beast blood pellets. Yes, okay. Really, I don't see myself using beast blood pellets on a regular basis. I know I used it for Amelia, but... For playing through Bloodborne, honestly, I'm really not feeling like risking it for the biscuit on this one. And those beast blood pellets are a pretty big risk. Can I get this in time? I can! Fuck you, buddy. And actually, that'll... Oh. Huh. Okay, cool. Awesome. That also gets me access to the back of the healing church a little quicker. It's unfortunate that made all the dogs pop out of their cages, because, well, they're out of their cages now. But still. Oh, hey, Bagman. Alright, he gets real fucking angry. We slap his cheeks apart. Slap his cheeks apart again. He's not flinching. That's terrifying. Take my crit. Very cool. Funny enough, I look at the Bagmen and they kind of make me think of, Rom a little bit. Just like in their general body shape and how they vibe. Beast Roar, which is not really that useful to us. Ah, fire. Fire bad. But still. We get the church's outfit up here. I don't really think it's that useful, but you know what? I am going to get it just because. It could be useful. In the right context, that could be pretty useful. Very cool. Oh, you know what? I think actually it has decent poison resist, if I remember right. Which is like one of the main things that kind of benefit us here, specifically. You know, if we get poisoned, we get poisoned. It is what it is right now. Believe this is the right route up. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Alright, pop one of these, and we're on our way. Okay. Yeah, I do want to get this now while I'm still thinking about it, because if I don't do it now, it's going to probably bite me in the ass a little bit later on. This will help us get the umbilical cord, and I did decide I am going to be doing Gurman and Moon Presence, though depending on how well the Gurman side of the fight goes, what we'll probably do is we'll pop a Bold Hunter's Mark in order to give ourselves the fair reset without dying to Moon. I don't honestly know if Moon's going to be that big of an issue, but I'd still prefer to prep for the worst case scenarios than anything else. Any news sites that I specifically like? Honestly, look, I'm gonna trust you on it, frankly, Kingdom. I trust your word, alright? I do trust it. So, and I appreciate you asking, but like, I trust that you're gonna probably steer it right now. Oh my god, please don't fucking grab my dick. Actually, you know what? Over by the tree. I'm gonna top off, because I don't want this guy to fucking yoink my cheeks. Because if he yoinks my cheeks one time, yup, exactly, that kind of shit. You know what, honestly, it probably would just be safer to just bully him. Yeah, safer to bully. Normally I'm pretty good about getting the spin around and getting the backstab on those dudes, but I'd rather just be safe about it today. Is there a rune here? There might be a rune here, actually. I don't remember. This might be a beast tool, too. Ah, yeah, no, it is a rune. Okay, cool. And maybe it's a little bit more useful. I can only hope. Alright, this also gets us Arcanehurst summons. Which, like I said, I'm not planning on doing Canehurst, but if we could get to Canehurst early and get our weapon leveled up a little bit more, that does strike me as a pretty smart opportunity. So, sorry, Yusefka. Unfortunate fate for you. Alright, cool. Do I want to be safe and warp back? Or do I want to take advantage of the fact that the area is probably a little less, populated right now? Tell you what, Chad, I will be right back. I will be right back. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to go back to Hunter's Dream, and we're just going to go from there. It is technically safer for us to do it this way anyways, so I'm just going to choose the safe route. And we do have the stones to level this bad boy up another time. Very cool. You know what? Sure, why not? The twin stones can go towards my pistol right now. It's not making a massive difference for us, but cool. We'll take it. Oh! Okay, there we go. There's a good enough thing to put in our pistola. It's not very good, but it's something. So that one increases it to 53. This one changes our weapon type damage to fire, which I really don't want. Not really. Not right now. We also did just get Communion. Higher Blood Vial Maximum. You know what? Yeah. Higher Blood Vial Maximum sounds pretty good at the moment. Cool. And then we have 19k left over. Let's do a quick level up. Frankly, we're probably not getting a lot out of anything right now, so yeah, let's just do Vitality, I think, until maybe 40 right now and see where we're standing. 40 is definitely a lot for a stat in this game, but it's also kind of extra needed more than usual. So, I should tell you what, if I have the echoes for it, why not? I'll leave some echoes left over. I'm going to leave the thick cold bloods, but yeah. Alright, let's see if that's enough for one more level up.
Very well.
I don't actually know. It is. Cool. There we go. Nice.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your work.
Okay. Is it this one? It might be this one. Which is Abode Forbidden Woods. Yep, Forbidden Woods. Okay. You know, one thing they had kind of done, but maybe could have used just a little bit more to it, was the gravestones. The gravestones are pretty damn cool for the most part, but actually, you know what? Let me chug this. Fuck it. We're just gonna go. I don't feel like dicking around. Beautiful. Absolutely send it. I'm going to try and go the back route again, but now we have the worry of the dogs popping up and bullying the shit out of me. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll find out. Okay, cool. Didn't happen. And you might be wondering, why am I bothering closing the gate right now? It's mainly just so that way the dogs that did bully me before don't have a chance to do it again. That's really the through line there. Damn, it's too bad I don't have any way of dealing with these guys that is natural right now. Or rather, I don't have any more blue elixirs. I'm trying to think of where I naturally got, like... There's one area in the game I know for a fact that drops, like, 3 blue elixirs. And that would have been pretty damn useful here, but... And they're fucking mollywopping me. Very nice. Alright, fuck them up. Very cool. Collect more cocktails. Gorgeous. And a couple more for the road. Gorgeous. Actually, maybe they were right behind this gate. I don't know why I'm remembering. Fucking... Every single time that happens. Okay. Pungent cocktails. You know, honestly, I don't reasonably know what I can use pungent cocktails for across the board. Or, like, less than I would normally know about, I guess. Like, I know at least about Lucy, but, like, I'm trying to think where else would that be useful. Because I know it's mainly for just dealing with, like, beast-type enemies, but I don't know if... I don't actually even know if the, like, average villagers, when they start getting more beastified, count as beastly. I'd have to imagine so, but, like, you know, leave it to a game to prove you wrong. Okay. Alright, this is probably just going to be the mad dash through. Yeah. Alright, gorgeous. And unfortunately... Oh, never mind. I can, in fact, shoot his own cannon. Nice. I think they count as beasts. I would say so, too. Definitely Kingdom, but... I don't know. Like, I guess worst case, I find out real quickly. You know what? Yeah, I guess worst case, I find out real quickly. What's one pungent cocktail wasted, right? Alright, now we're... Which I am not fucking around here. I do not care for these lads. I do not have time for these lads. Okay. Yep. Fucking dodged. Expert. There we go. Cool. I probably don't need this shortcut, technically speaking, but I'm still gonna get it anyways, because, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. Like, honestly, it's easy enough to kill Buckethead, but I don't know. I just don't want to risk the opportunity, so I'm not gonna worry about it this time around. Damn, I'm actually really trying to think about this right now. You might have overkilled on sending over articles. Nah, dude, don't worry about it. Honestly, like, send them my way. I like figuring that shit out, I guess. And honestly, like, that's a really interesting thing that I would never personally consider. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that is a take that I would personally not consider to be... Like, that's a hot take, frankly. I would not consider that normal. Dogs are attracted to the blood cocktails. Okay, I'll read the rest of that in a minute here. I'm in the danger zone. I can't be dicking around too much. Where are the fucking extra blue vials? I know for a fact there are supposed to be some. I just don't remember where the hell they are for the life of me right now. You know what, actually, yeah, let's go down this way. It's technically safer. Like, the blue dudes aren't exactly safe to deal with, but, like, they're definitely... You gotta be fucking kidding me. The first time I've ever seen them dodge me like that? Crazy. I don't think I've ever actually seen them dodge me like that. Naturally, the one time I need everything to go very consistently. No. Trust me on this one. It's gotta be fucking Weirdo Alley. I got scared because we're in the alley. Fucking Bloodborne! Hey, bastard. Okay, this is a chance for me to read that. The dogs are attracted to blood cocktails. Do you know if anybody else other than the dogs are? I'm gonna ignore those dudes. They could end my life and barely even blink, and I don't feel like testing how healthy my health bar is right now. I really don't. This is one of the few times I would prefer not to figure it out. Isn't there like a sage outfit or something up here? Oh, there's like a secondary route to get to it, isn't there? Alright, wait for the pig to stompy stomp stomp on up the rocks. Fucking annihilate his prostate real quick. Very cool. Pigs aren't even entirely worth killing. Actually, no, I'm full of shit. No, they're almost always worth killing. They're so damn easy to murder. Take another rune. Why not? Not that every rune is going to be actually all that useful to me in the grand scheme of things, but like, why would I not at least try to get more rune arcs if I could get more rune arcs? Beast Patient Male and Patient Female Man-Eater. Boar Scourge, Rabid Beast Dog. Or Rabid Dog, my bad. So there's a decent pile of enemies that can, in fact, be blood-cocktailed. Okay, alright. It would be a little disappointing if there wasn't. It would definitely be a little disappointing if there wasn't. Okay, alright, we are at the Shadows. I guess, I guess, frankly, there's probably one really good option here for us, and that would be using some fire paper. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, the sword one will charge our asses sooner than later, which we love him for that. He is a lad. Really? Is that so, game? Still got some health back, but not a lot. Jesus fucking Christ, what happened? What happened? I genuinely don't even know what the fuck happened. I really don't. Oh, awesome. Really cool. Really cool. I was really hoping for a reset. That's what I was hoping for. Yep. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Everybody say goodbye to Big Bertha? No, didn't even spell Big Bertha right. Okay, all right, here we go again. What name now, though? Gumstain. We're doing Gumstain. That is, surely a good enough name. Never mind? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's all okay. It's all okay.
Good.
This is all shit that happens. Gonna be gone for a sec. That's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, what was that game? What was that interaction? Alright, you know what? I'll do a different weapon this time. I'll do a different weapon this time, purely for the sake of sanity. We'll start off with something else. And we might pivot into a different weapon. But we're gonna do something different this time. Try out the axe? I mean, I could, yeah. I could try out the axe. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's do the axe. I was thinking the pimp cane for some reason, but we'll do the axe. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That one definitely hurt. that one definitely that one hurt a lot. That was not very fun. Okay, there we go. We're doing the Hunter Axe this one. Surely it'll go well. The one thing I think the Hunter Axe has going for it is it's overall pretty damn strong. So, grand scheme of things, we probably shouldn't have to pivot too much in terms of weaponry. You know what, we may not even have to pivot with the Hunter Axe in mind, now that I think about it. You know what, it does have crowd control, so I guess I should give it credit where credit's due. It does have crowd control. Yeah, it has, actually, you know what, honestly, pretty good crowd control. So, respect where respect is due on the weapon. This guy really just saw his buddies die and just said, nah, that doesn't involve me. Blood vial, thank you, sir. You know what, honestly, with how... I can't say it was valueless getting the runes, but, like, considering that we got the runes and we still died that miserably anyways, I don't know, like, it can't really be that worth it to use rune arcs. I don't know. Or not rune arcs, but the Carol runes. Decent enough rally on it. All things considered, decent enough rally on it. Alright, any chance any of you other bastards want to come on down and play? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. What's the jump attack like on this? Okay, alright. It's... To be fair, I never really bothered with the jumping attack by that much, but still, not a bad jumping attack, I guess. That guy is gonna shoot me in the fucking noggin like twice more, huh? small amount of cash. Alright, give me your bullets, or not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Honestly, I'm just bummed. I'm just bummed. That was such a fucking... L2s are good for single enemies. Oh, right. Duh. Yeah. This? Do you mean, like, for crowd control purposes, I guess? Because, like, that does look like a pretty good crowd control. Okay. Let's go get this guy's blood vials. Might have confused it with something else. It's okay, man. Absolutely fucking flattened his cheeks. Okay. I'm trying to think of just how much I'm going to actually do here in Central Yharnam. I really don't... I'm thinking of doing a little bit more fast routing, but I don't really know by how much. You know what, honestly, it's pretty good. I do like that L2. That L2 is pretty good. I've played with the axe before, but I definitely, it's been a while, and I definitely forgot how it felt playing with the axe. I think I remember the axe being generally a really good weapon for the most part. Alright, how about it? Wolvies, you wanna, like, one of you wanna come on over? Yeah, come on over, buddies. Come on down. You know, honestly, if anything, I should just try and get past them and take them over to the stairwell. Fuck around with them that way. Come on. Get over here now before your buddy shows up, and then I have to deal with you both at the same time, assholes. Oh my god, they love playing this game. There we go. Alright, cool. Take advantage of the situation. I will say, the weapon definitely has more crowd control availability for sure, but like, the one thing I think it's scary about it... Oh, I can do tap R1s, or tap R2s with it. Actually, tap R2s are pretty good with this. That's solid. That's definitely faster damage, too. Killing the wolves is definitely worth a lot. I got greedy. That was dumb. That was also dumb. Don't think you've ever used the axe before? Well, it's definitely proven it's worth right now. It's so unfortunate when the corpses disappear into the earth. That's what you were thinking of? The tap R2s? Yeah, tap R2 is really good. And then honestly, so is the tap L2s. The L2 is really good for like a lot of them at the same time, which, I mean, not even going to discount that. That is a really valuable tool. Do the L2 bonk on stuff. L2 bonk is so this is L2. The L2 is a swing. It's a good swing. It's a really good swing, but yeah, the bonk is actually tap R2. get your ass over here so I can fill you full of bullets. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Have a nice fall. Remember to come back next spring. Very nice of you to show up this time of year. Ah. He really almost did me dirty. I guess there's the one difficulty about this weapon. It's not quite as quick and cunning as the, Oh, I meant, does the swing bonk against walls for, like, in corridors? It's dependent, I'm gonna say. It is dependent on how good the collision is in that area. Alright, let's go get this real quickly. I don't even know why I'm getting this shortcut. I guess I will go back to Round Table for... Round Table, Jesus. I'll go back to the Nightmare for a minute. Or not weird. Yeah. Still better than the whip? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would definitely say between the three starting choices, the whip is unfortunately the most lacking. Which is kind of sad. I wish it wasn't, honestly, because I feel like it deserves a little bit more. The axe does bounce off walls. I can't say I'm surprised. Yeah, that makes sense. Cold Blood Dew. Yeah, I should really just do that every single time. Right, before we forget, let's go talk to Eileen, because I do want her to show up so we can go deal with the Henrik fight. That'll give us more cash money in the future. There we go. A hunter must hunt. We have it on the way. Very nice. Very juicy. That was the wrong move, but it worked out anyways, so yay me. Now here's the thing. Do I waste time getting the saw spear? I could, and that would be another weapon in our rotisserie that I could reliably rely on, because saw spear kind of fucks. Like, I know it's essentially just the saw cleaver, but it is essentially just the saw cleaver. And it is really damn good. Bonk. Bonk. You know what? I will waste the time getting it. Sure, why not? Let's go get the sharts from right down here. Very nice. 2 rats over here. Bonk. Did not get that bonk, but still. Okay, cool. It means we're gonna have to do, like, a little running around, but, like, I think it's fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Getting the saw spear is probably worth it. It really doesn't cost us much effort anyways. God, that does just blow me, though. The fact that the shadows just did me so raw and so dirty like that, really just unfortunate. Hello, rat. Come to me. Thank you. Okay, so that is a wall where it bonks. Yes. You have a new idea for a challenge? Oh, what you got? Yes, more accurate way to say it. It can bounce off walls. Yeah, that would technically be the most correct verbiage, I guess, in this case, wouldn't it? You know what? Let's go up here real quickly. I'm not gonna go probably... Ah, shit. Should we go get the hunter's uniform? You know what, I guess if we do go get the hunter's uniform this time, what I'm going to do differently is I'm not going to do it the same way that I normally do it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna choose to do it a little differently this time. There we go. I'll warp. I'll use a hunter's mark to warp instead. What am I doing? I knew better. You gotta parry the big man. Parry the big man. Sir. Jesus Christ, why is he doing, like, everything? Oh my god, fucking dickhead. I swear, it's always when you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing normally that the game just throws you, like, the most wicked damn curveball humanly possible. Every weapon item I use during a boss is blocked out for the rest of the game. You know what, actually, in a game like Bloodborne, yeah, I could see that being pretty entertaining. Especially considering there's so few. Except for heals. Well, yeah, I would say, like, heals and bullets and maybe runes would probably be the exceptions to the rule, just because. But yeah, I could see that being pretty fun. Go do this right now, I guess. Do I want to? Kinda do. I kinda do. Yeah, I kinda do. This might be stupid, but whatever. Kinda want to try it yourself? You should. You should go for it. Honestly, you know what? The big slam is pretty damn good for the big guys. It's actually really damn good for the big guys. You know what? I'm feeling risky and confident right now. I think we can handle Cleric Beast relatively easy. Even before doing any sort of leveling up or any shit. I think we're fine. You know what's funny is I was locked on there. I was locked on. Okay, cool. Okay, he's doing wacky doober shit, which is unfortunate for me. What is he up to right now? Yo, what is he up to right now? This is not normal RNG. This is not normal. He's being an asshole. He's being an asshole. What is this RNG he's tossing at me? AI breaking live? Yeah, no, honestly, he's being... What is this? That's not a normal attack for him! Brother! What are you up to, you son of a bitch? You fucking... He's not even grabbing me! I've never seen him use that attack so many times before. Honestly, I'm kind of bitter. Can I please get the stagger? that grab at a jank hitbox. It really does. It's a really bad hitbox. Never trust the hitboxes in this game, I swear. Please? No? No staggers? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's done. It's done. It's over with. We can move along with our lives. Yippee. I'm still not going back just yet, because I don't really want to deal with more than I need to, but every FromSoft grab in the history of FromSoft has a janky hitbox. Yeah, I would agree with that for the most part. I would agree with that statement for the most part. There's a lot of really bad grabs in this game. I'll keep the final remaining Molotov cocktails, I think, for gas can. That I think seems to be the smartest play for me right now. Is it smart? DS2 is the king of BS grabs? Oh yeah, no, I mean just look at Purse User. Just look at Purse User. Literally some of the most janky, stupid hitboxes in the game belong to Purse User. Is this enough to kill? It is. Okay, cool. And some blood vials. Sure, why not? I am going to take the time to kill these guys because they do have a chance to drop, whatchamacallits. Okay, he's doing the massive swing and fuck me up. What did I just say? Purse user. He's a user of purses. Of course, I'm making a joke about pursuer, but I can't help myself. Oh. Well, I guess he wants to fight me down there where he has buddies. You know what? Nah, fuck him. Molotov. So you didn't miss here? No, you definitely didn't miss here. No. I said that on purpose. Got his ass. Not well enough, apparently. Bloodstone Shart. Got his ass. Honestly, I just love dicking around with Purse User because it's really funny. Purse User can be an annoying-ass first fight to learn in DS2 until you know what you're doing with him, and then it's just a cakewalk and a half. And frankly, I love, and I really wish this was the case with more bosses in all Soulsbornes, frankly, because I love this mechanic every single time it happens in a game. You know how you can roll through and shoot Pursuer with the ballistas? That's just a really fucking cool mechanic. And I like it, because it turns a boss where you really could show up underprepared to it and be, like, instantly more prepared than you would be normally, just because of those things being there. They turn the boss into a cakewalk, and I love it. The most annoying part is he shows up so much that he gets boring later on. So fun fact, did you know, I'm assuming, have you not played OG DS2? If you played OG DS2, that never happens. I think he only shows up one more time in the entire game in DS2 in the original copy of it. And they changed it for some reason, because Scholar of the First Sin said, more enemies, more hard. Obviously. Of course, naturally. That's gotta be it. So yeah, OG DS2 only had his ass show up 2 times through the entire game. One for his boss fight, and one after his boss fight.
Hello, good Aon, and you will hand beast.
Guess I'm picking up the OG DS2 for PS3.
To embolden your sickly
There's
spirit.
an unfortunate truth to the original DS2. It is better. It is genuinely better, and I do not say that lightly. The OG DS2 is just genuinely a better time. It is a fun time. It's a really good experience. There's not too many enemies anywhere. The fucking Red Phantom bullshit that happens in DS2 and Scholar of the Fifth Sin does not happen nearly as much in the OG version of it. Not even close. Alright, let's sell our leftover armor. And the torch. I really don't need a torch. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna sell the pebbles, but they're just not really... You always heard that the OG was shit, and that they released the version after it to fix it. No, honestly, that's such a backwards-ass opinion. That's a really backwards-ass opinion, frankly. That sounds like some people who started off with Scholar of the First Sin kind of opinion. Scholar of the First Sin, they did do stuff to improve it. They did do stuff to improve it. They made it so you don't just spawn in at the start of the game. When you initially bought the DLC for Scholar of the First, or not Scholar of the First Sin, but Dark Souls 2, the DLC keys just spawned in your inventory. You've only played Scholar, didn't like it. Yeah, honestly, Scholar, it's not as good. It's really not as good. The original one suffers from certain amounts of ease, I would say, but the problem is that they overcorrected in Scholar. They made certain things more difficult, but then they went ahead and just said, okay, well, we're also going to quantify and just make it so there's too many enemies in certain areas now. I don't know. Like, to be fair, I might have the rose-tinted goggles on at least a little bit right now, so there's a really good chance of that fact. I'm not even going to lie to you. But what I will say is that anymore, if I had to tell you what the biggest difference between the two of them was, it's the fact that Scholar of the First Sin didn't have an shit ton amount of enemies everywhere. I don't know how that worked, but okay. Okay, could you swing again, brother? Thank you. Okay, I didn't get the shortcut for this side this time, so we're just gonna run right on through and head on down to the bridge and, yeah. Go down to the sewers. Wait, I'm being dumb. I gotta kill these dogs anyways. It does not matter. I have to kill these dogs. If they get out of their cages and fuck me up, they're going to fuck me up. I don't know what triggers them getting out of their cages, but I really don't want to find out. I'll leave that one alone. He gets to bark at Grandma all day long. Grandma's just mean. I know there's not really a reason to come over the archways at this point, but I'm still doing it at this point anyways, because, I don't know. It's how I've done this the entire time, every time, so. I think there's one more item. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Bloodborne? Really? Okay. Alright, sure, whatever, Bloodborne, thank you. And now we get to be somewhat like Daddy Gascoigne. We have a battle axe ready. Actually, you know what? I should probably transform and just do this. Yeah, that's slightly more effective. These guys aren't really worth killing, but like, if they drop a blood vial, am I really out a blood vial? Okay, cool. I think there's one more... Did that guy just do the nade on me? Am I crazy? Did I just really see him nade? Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, with our pathing being a little bit different in the grand scheme of things, I think we're okay, though. I'm sure I could take the time to go kill a couple rounds of wolves, but I'm just gonna not today, and I'm just gonna move along, and we're just gonna go deal with Gascoigne. I think that's probably for the best. We're probably gonna try and make it back up to Vicar Amelia today, I think. Frankly, I might even skip Lucy. We'll see. Lucy's not too bad. Lucy's not too bad. Yeah, you know what? Lucy's not really that bad. Did the original DS2 also have more options of areas to start with? Yes, that is also the case. They didn't do as many of that, that statue shit. You didn't have to worry about the statues all over the place. Now, the one thing they did still do in the OG is the lady that you find out, who's a stone statue in front of that one gate, that is still a thing. But in, like, the very first starting area, that is different. The starting area does not have a bunch of stupid-ass stone statues all over the place. Got his ass. Man, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to swap over to Bloodborne cart instead. Or, my bad, Nightmare cart. I kind of want to play Nightmare cart again. Instead of playing Bloodborne, I'd rather just play Nightmare cart. do a deathless run of Nightmare cart. As dumb as that sounds, honestly, that also sounds really, really fun. Get fucked, Gascoigne. Gascoigne, have you considered, sir, getting fucked? You know what's really funny is he doesn't stagger to shit.
What's that smell?
Probably, yeah, it's probably also what makes it very divisive. But the fact of the matter is Bloodborne, DS2 has always kind of been in a weird spot with people, because DS2 wasn't really looked on favorably for the longest time. It still kind of isn't, but I think it's better than it used to be. It's definitely better than it used to be. Alright, Molotov in the asshole. I said Molotov, sir. I love the part where the Molotovs don't even fucking connect properly. Oh, thank you. What's crazy is he's actually doing, like, some insane combos when he's in beast form. Like, Gascoigne's not just throwing hands to throw hands, he's throwing hands with a purpose. Which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool that they made it so his beast form is not necessarily just raw beasthood. It's also got some sauce to it. So, I like it. I like it a lot. What do you mean, more starting areas? So in DS2, you know how in the great, like, tree area, there's a shit ton of areas that are locked off by, like, stone statue dudes? There's that. And also, just in the main hub area in DS2, there's a whole bunch of, well, I mean, you pretty much, it's the same setup as DS1, right? Where DS1, gives you freedom to pretty much say, hey, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of the depths, or I can go all the way on up, maybe not to Sen's Fortress, but like, it gives you more options off the bat, as opposed to like a game like DS3. DS3, I have more respect for it now, but I still don't personally vibe very much with DS3. It's never been really my favorite. It still probably won't be for quite a long time. Oh, weird, no Eileen. Wait, I talked to Eileen this time though. Let me go back to Round Table, or Hunter's Dream, real quick. There we go. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, Pastor. I'm really glad these guys are bugged and that you can do that to them in any point of their animation. They would probably be insanely miserable if you could not do that to them. I'm very, very glad that you can shoot them at any point in their animations. At least for the most part, as far as I can tell. Alright, no bullets for me, that's fine. You, sir! Yeah, no, honestly, I think it really is anytime. Or it's just insanely easy. It's definitely one or the other with them. Alright, grab those. Let's go grab the shards that we can. That way, when we head back, we can level up our axe to +3. Oh, you know what? I got the blue elixir from this lad, didn't I? Awesome. That was really cool. Thank you again. You know, maybe I should be a little bit smarter about dealing with this guy. Just a little bit. Whatever, it's too late. Blood vial. I kind of almost want to farm him for another blue elixir, though. Honestly. Because, like, the blue elixir is just kind of really fucking useful. Alright, you, sir. Do you want to maybe come on over so I can ignore your big ugly brother? Thank you. Very nice of you. Curiosity. Okay, I was gonna say, surely one of these things has to connect properly. Got him. You know what, there's another really nice thing about the axe, huh? It's the fact that I can use the axe and get a grand slam on these guys. The grand slam is pretty damn effective. I'm actually liking that a lot more than I thought I would. Okay, cool. More Bluth vials. How many more stones do I need before this gets up to a +3? One more stone. Okay. You know, maybe fucking around with a big boulder dude was not my smartest plan. Die faster, thank you. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yay. Like, won the most. It's the only one of the trilogy that you beat. One is hands down my favorite as well. It's also the one I think I've genuinely spent the most time playing. I have spent so much time playing DS1, frankly. And honestly, for good reason. It's a really good game. It's a very, very good game. So. Do I have any gems yet? No, I do not. Any specific reason I prefer it? There's a good chunk, I'm sure, but like trying to narrow it down as best as I can. The easiest thing I can say off the bat is I think in DS1, well, one, it's my favorite, just because I think it's my first. I typically find that in this case, I think this works for most people too, is that usually their very first is usually their very favorite, which I would say that's definitely the case for me. I also think that one's just really fun because the maneuverability, the general gameplay, I think the pace of everything just flows pretty damn well together. The late game gets a little bit slogged down, I think, just because of the tasks at hand for it, but I like the weaponry in it, like an insane amount. I think most of the weapons feel really good. I think magic, as the most part, feels really good. Faith has always been like a weird offhand child, and I think it took a long time for Faith to really be loved as much as it was in Elden Ring. Faith definitely got super buffed in Elden Ring, honestly. It really did. Mostly plays Souls games for the bosses, and you think 3's bosses are better than 1's. I mean, yeah, I would agree with you on that front, but like, that's also kind of like, yeah, natural progression, right? It's like, yeah, they definitely did a better job with, Alright, sir, stop crying at me, thank you. So yeah, I mean, 1's bosses definitely, now that I look back at them, they're not amazing in comparison, but I would still say they're pretty good for the time that they were made. Okay, no luck. I was only killing him one more time because I was curious if I could get a blue vial off of him. A blue elixir, my bad. That would be pretty damn useful. I am currently blanking where I would naturally get my blue elixirs from, honestly. I really genuinely do not remember. I think most of the Soulsbornes are more than well overdue for a boss rush. It's really annoying that they only ever did it for Sekiro. And, like, not a complaint, it's just... I want that for all the other ones, too. Like, actually, here's one thing that the PC community definitely has over it, is I think the PC community made an Elden Ring boss rush mode, pretty much, and it's pretty damn well built. Okay, honestly, doing the L2 tap for that was definitely better. Did a lot more damage comparatively. Alright, there we go. That's one I want to play sometime, actually. That's one I really want to play sometime. Do boss rush for Elden Ring. Not that I need more Elden Ring in my life necessarily, but also addiction.
Why not cooperate and discuss
Oh my god! Get your ass up. We don't need to sit every 5 seconds.
Take this.
All right, there. We're done with Albert. Guy's name is Albert. I mean, honestly, how is he not the evil dude? I know he doesn't necessarily present as evil. He's technically like this game's equivalent of like Solaire, but still. Alfred. I'm gonna say same difference on this one, but thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it. It does just generally sound like an evil dude's name, though. Alright, come on, Wolf. Come on! No. Very fucking rude. You know what? No, I learned my lesson last time. Just attack. Grab. Thank you. I should really just genuinely remember every single time anymore. Don't even bother attacking them properly. Just kill. Just don't even worry about parries. Unless it's like an insanely easy thing to parry, right? Okay. Cocktails. There we go. Get the lantern. We have 6K on us right now. So, fun fact for you all. My very first time playing this game, I got to these doors, read that note, and took it as a sign like I'm not supposed to come through here, and never bothered to check the prompt twice. So I, for the longest time, did not know I was supposed to check the prompt again in order to get through the doorway. Yeah. If that sounds as dumb as it sounds, it's because it is. Okay, cool. More bloodstone shards. Don't really need them, but I guess if I pivot into the Saw Spear for some reason, yeah, that's kind of worth it. Okay, landed on the statue. No, honestly, my first time playing this game was probably a little bit more miserable than I let on. It genuinely probably was, at least a little bit. There were so many things in this game that honestly, I did not know better. Where the hell do I get a pack of 3 blue elixirs from? Is the reason I'm not remembering where it's from is because it's in, like, the Hunter's Dream or some shit? Or rather, is it after I get bagged from the bag dude? It could be the bag dude. That could be why. Oh well. Nobody became an expert without practice? I mean, yeah. Frankly, I might just keep this weapon in extendo reach mode for the most part, because, I mean, it's genuinely just a better weapon if I keep it extendo mode. Like, the reach is so important. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. There we go. Thank you, game. Nah.
Which is why I must stop you.
Didn't I take a you know what? Never mind, I can't read that comment right now. That would be really dumb of me. Didn't I take a shorter route last time? No. No, I did not. Last time I definitely did not. I'm taking the exact same route I took the last time. Like, exactly the same route. Okay, there we go. Quick blood vial. More cocktails. Huh. You know what? I know it's probably a little bit stupid, but I'm just gonna go for the boss. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Why would it be stupid? It's kind of ill-prepared in some cases. I don't know, like, there might be something missing from this build right now that could be a benefit to me, but if I don't have it with me at the moment, then that could be bad. Like, if Lucy decides to be a fucking piece of shit. Not much left. Gotta make it count for something. Of course, Lucy would fuck me over like this. Why wouldn't she? Did I not get any? Okay, no, I did get antidotes from last time. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. What's really dumb about that is that that almost went back on me. Huh. Yeah, no, I guess in this case, Saw Cleaver probably is just generally a better weapon for Lucy, but it's not that deep. Okay. Alright, there's Lucy down. And now at this point, we could go ahead and go and take the long route. Yeah, you know what? We probably will. Why not? It's only as scary as I make it out to be. Doesn't really matter. They're both about the same. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's level up as best we can, and we'll keep moving.
Very well, let.
There we go. That's probably fine for now.
Farewell.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go take the long route. Yeah. Actually, let's check and see if Eileen is where I would expect her to be. I do kind of want to do the interaction there with Eileen. If I can get the air rune. Well, actually, shit, no, because if I don't go for Witches of Hemwick this time. We'll see. We'll see. Witches of Hemwick really wasn't that hard. Witches of Hemwick wasn't that hard. Okay, yeah. Weird. Huh. I have no idea why Eileen's not there. I could have sworn she's supposed to be there. But, oh well. I think this is a rune, right? Yeah. Which technically don't need it, but still got it anyways. Is there any reason for me to go up top? I don't think there is, actually, is there? You know what? I'm just gonna fucking ignore it. We're just gonna go ahead and move along. There's like a handful of items that might be useful, but there we go. Twin stones. Alright, top off. And then right here, you just yeet. One blood vial, and we're down here. Very cool. It's funny how consistently you can get that if you just know how to do it, but if you've never done it before, it is just the most asinine thing in the world. Then again, I guess that's a lot of Bloodborne, frankly. I'll get the Hunter's Bone, but I think I'll probably sell the Hunter's Bone this time around. I don't see myself coming back here, but sure. I guess we'll have it prepped. Okay. Down. Big meaty chunk. Check this man's prostate real quick. While he's getting up, go ahead and check that prostate one more time for him. Go ahead and remind him to probably talk to his local practitioner. But he's dead. He's done. We're done. We're out of here. There we go. I don't really need this sweaty gear, but fuck it. We'll pick it up anyways. Thank you for wasting my blood vial immediately, doggy. I wonder if the bag dude down here drops twin stones, because if he does, I can't make a huge argument for why I'd want to kill him, but you gotta be fucking kidding me. What a bonk!
Away! Away!
What a bonk. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Bag Dude kind of strikes me as maybe something I should... Maybe I should take the time to kill Bag Dude real quickly. Oh, he's fucking going crazy with it. Okay, he almost fucking yoinked my ass. That would have been mildly embarrassing. Actually, wait, can I just play Ring Around the Rosie with him on this shit? What a fucking crazy mix-up this guy had. Oh my god, he keeps doing that, and I don't like him for it. And why did they give the brain suckers, like, insane levels of poise? I guess it was probably to fuck with people, honestly, was the through line there, but still. It sure was. Anyways, backstab. Open those cheeks apart. Look inside his bag for him. He's a dum-dum. He goes for the rage mode, but we go for the prostate check, and he's in the ground. Very cool. Nice guy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he does drop twin stones. I'm not saying I sit here and farm him all day long, but I could have a +6 weapon before Vicar. That's why you just spam the Hunter's Torch L2 on Brain Suckers. Oh, does that work? Do they flail pretty hard when they get burnt? I'm guessing they do, yeah. Okay. Get the gate. Alright, here comes the lads. Wait, right, parry. It stun locks them? Gotcha. Frankly, you know, if that bag dude wasn't so drastically out of the way to murder him, I would probably well, actually, wait, there's a bag dude right there. Let me see if I can murder him and get stones. Because if I can, I would make the argument that that would kind of be worth it. At least up to like a +4, you know? Because that's easy stones right there. That's really easy stones. Ah. He's getting pissed. Okay, now we should probably leave. Because unfortunately, this didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Okay. Oh my god, this guy is tanky as shit. I mean, like, fair, but, like, still. Stones? Ah. Why is he dropping baby stones? Nobody asked for baby stones. Whatever. Alright. Alright, let's go back to the Hunter's Dream for a hot minute here. And then we can worry about Vicar. I didn't get the Bloodstone, or I didn't get the fucking whatchamacallits this time around. Whatever. It's probably fine. We probably don't. Jesus Christ, this game and motion controls. Every other input, motion controls.
Well, very well.
Oh boy, one whole level. Really high tier vitality right now.
Good hand.
I don't even know if her thing is worth making into a gem, but sure, fuck it. Honestly, I really can't make the argument that it's even worth using as a gem. So, yeah. No, never mind. Oh. Okay, never mind, I can do the first tier. Whoops, I'm dumb. Oh, it goes 3, 5, 8. I did not remember that. You know what, Hunter's Pistol. Sure, why not? Let's do the upgrades for the Hunter Pistol. That gives us a gem for that. It's like such a nothing burger of a gem, but still, it's something. All right, let's go deal with Vicar. Let's see how this fight goes. Gonna have to play it, maybe not as cautiously. We'll see. We'll see. Because honestly, I just have it down to such a method when it comes to using the saw cleaver against Vic or Amelia. It's just so consistently good. But we, in theory, should probably still be fine. Alright, some cash money. Okay, cool. After all the Bloodborne runs you've done, you still haven't memorized where the stones are at? That's, honestly... Oh, my bad. The Blood Sucker? The Blood Sucker. It's probably going to be just using it like this, frankly. It's probably the safest method to the madness. Get that limb break. Gotcha. Yo, the stamina recovery is pretty piss. I know I shouldn't complain that badly, but like it is pretty rough. Any chance for that staggers? Nope. Okay. Amelia, could you stop being angry? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I should probably stop being as drastically stupid with this. Yeah, probably. She's getting wild with it. Really? Still no staggers, huh? We're just saying no staggers today. Okay, Amelia, I really need you to fucking quit with the bullshit. Thanks. Got her. Yeah, that was definitely nowhere near as clean as the first time I did her. Would I like to see an official no-death mode in future games? No, not really. Not honestly. The one thing I will say that I would like to see them do is what they did with DS2, funny enough. Which was, they didn't add in a no-death mode, but what they did add in was a reward for doing no death. Granted, the rewards, frankly, at the end of the day, were kind of ass, but still, proof of it is really damn cool, in my opinion. I do like the idea of no death rewards. Do I go back down to the Witches of Hemwick? You know what? Fuck it. I guess I do. It wasn't the worst thing in the world dealing with them. And I do get a decent amount of rewards for doing them, so... meh. in HK, you unlock a no-death mode called Steel Soul after beating the game the first time. Oh, that sounds cool. Nice. It's a cool thing. It's a cool concept. It just... The game has to be pretty well balanced around it, and at the same time, you kind of... I don't know, it's just... It is a pain in the ass. Like, I'm not even gonna deny it. Like, it is a pain in the ass doing a no-death run. Like, it's fun, and I probably get way more enjoyment out of it because of my general addiction to these games, but like... The mode adds more lore and other small things. I mean, that's cool. Nice. Frankly, I like it when the game treats me with a good time. That's always a good time. I'm not going to deal with all those gunners over there, because the last... Well, that was really cool of them. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with all of them again. They're kind of risky. Oh, where's the other guy? There he is. Takes 2 hits regardless to kill them, so why not just take the 2 hits? Those guys are only protecting Bone Marrow Ash, right? Shit, they might be protecting more than Bone Marrow Ash. I feel like I'm risking too much by trying to fuck with these guys, but... You know what? Actually, that worked out pretty well for me. That worked out really well for me. So cool. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Bone Marrow Ash, Cold Blood, Cold Blood. Okay, alright. Those guys aren't really worth killing, but they're dead now, so it doesn't matter. And at least out of Hemwick, I'm getting some Twin Stones, so there's that. Got him. Thank you. Okay, cool. Funny part is you don't even have to do it entirely no death, since most of the late game true ending fights are dream fights. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, that's, you know what, honestly, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's nice of them to do that for people playing Hollow Knight. I'm glad to see they treat people damn well. I thought there was like a small pile of... Oh, you know what? They're right at the bottom of the stairs, isn't that right? Oh. Or I was wrong twice over. That could also be true. I do like being rewarded for such a stupid, excruciating challenge, though. Like, it's obnoxious, yes, but I do like it. Go, get murdered. There's like one more item over here. Yeah, okay. Am I gonna just run through all of Hemwick right now? I guess I could. I guess I could just run through all of Hemwick right now, yeah. There's not really a reason not to, in theory. And yes, I am going to take it slow for the first run through Hemwick again. Oh, yeah, look at that. The tree is a friend of mine. Very nice. Except for when the fucking attack whiffs, but you know what, that's whatever. There we go. Cool. Alright, should be Hammer Lady. She got me Mallet. Alright, cool. They should add a mode where after you beat that, I'm sorry, what? They should add a mode that you Jesus, I really wish this was easier to do sometimes. Unlock every ending where you basically one-shot everything. I would say yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. There is a reward to be earned for doing the game in such a dumb, stupidly difficult way. And you should be rewarded for dealing with so much, right? Jesus Christ. Fucking Molotov chick up there. Gotta love that. You turn your head for just 2 seconds, and then this chick with Molotovs just fucking starts laying them down on you. Real cool. Thanks, guys. Alright, my turn. Yeah, I guess I am going through here. I guess I am going through here for the most part, all the way through. It was definitely not the plan, but frankly, right now, I think I have to. Thank you so much, girl. I was really hoping that would happen. Basically already caught up. Yeah, it's crazy how dying in this game makes a person just... Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I am slightly more underleveled than I was before, but like still, same difference. This fucking game. Really? Really, lady? Okay. Can I get some more blood vials, please? Yo, come on down, big guy. Oh my god, the fucking Molotov chick. The fucking Molotov chick! And then she from downtowns me every single time. This fucking lady. Come on, big guy. Come swing. Come swing that mighty brick of yours. Alright, some free blood vials. I mean, not really free, they're at my expense, but still. That is definitely the one thing I think about this weapon that's happening way more often. Is I am definitely getting hit way more often because of the speed of the attacks on this weapon. It's not the worst thing ever, but like, it's definitely noticeable. Go. Useless item. Useful item. Okay. This time I have to remember, don't worry about that lake rune, it's just not worth getting. Would have been nice for a new blood vial, but whatever. Nope, whiffed. Unfortunate. Dude, could you get your ass down here right now? I'm trying to kill you before your mom shows up. Okay, well this is bad. I kind of love just hearing the brick guy, like, fucking... Every single time. Like, it's pretty entertaining. Good voice lines. Good sounds. Very fun game. Okay, there we go. One thing that's funny is Oblivion, if your defense is high enough, you basically just let yourself get hit until their weapon breaks. I would believe that to be a thing in that game, frankly. I think that's a thing that's kind of missing. Nah, you know what, I can't say that's missing from Skyrim, because it's definitely possible to do that in Skyrim. Yo, she chucks those things. Holy! Haha, fuck you. Collision doesn't matter. Sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, fuck that guy. I don't have time for him. Alright, there we go. Weapons don't have durability in Skyrim? Oh yeah, you're right. Weapons don't have durability in Skyrim. My bad. Yeah. Huh. I completely forgot about that. Jeez. I would like to murder these guys individually. Sir, could you please speed it the fuck up? Get your ass over here now before your brother shows up and tries to ruin my day. Okay, there you go. There we go. Big meaty smasher. I hate trying to get the parry on these guys. They are always such a pain in the ass. Always a pain in the ass. Like, you're usually eating whatever hit they're spitting out at you. They're just not worth fighting. Okay, alright. Either way, they're dead. Oh, hey, look at that. It's the old lady. Wasn't there, like, one more item up here or some shit? You know what? Honestly, I really should concern myself with it, because it's probably just not worth it. Oh my god, there's so many dogs. I am so lucky they were so poorly coordinated. They would have torn through my asshole like nobody's business. How long am I planning to stream tonight? Probably not very much longer. Admittedly, probably not very much longer. We're probably gonna get not started on the Witches of Hemwick, but we're gonna get the Witches of Hemwick at least. You know what? No, the Witches of Hemwick don't take long, do they? They don't really take that long. We could bolt through the Witches pretty easily. Yeah, we'll probably bolt through the Witches, frankly, and then after we're done with the Witches, I think we'll call it. I think that seems good enough tonight. Oh, right, that's what I was looking for, was Bold Hunter Mark. Yeah. Let's put that on, and then I really don't see myself needing more antidote, but sure. Would say from here 15 minutes max. Probably, yeah. That's probably about accurate. I am fucking mollywop mollytovs. Oh, speak of the devil, she dropped me some cocktails. Why wouldn't she? What was it over here? It was a stone, wasn't it? I don't know how good the gemstone was, but sure, we'll take it anyways. I don't think we have a weapon that fits any triangles, though. Unfortunately. Man, what a cool fucking enemy. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, whatever. I mean, we got away with it, but still. Just frustration. Alright, break these boxes. The little dude shows up. We fucking smash his asshole in. Very cool. There we go. Nice, some new twin stones. Alright, let's go activate the boss, and then we can go into the dream. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. Maybe I should just play the game with a little bit more of a normal backbone. Maybe I should, because, like, honestly, I fuck around and I find out every single time. Oh, you know what I could do is I could go into the DLC. You know what? No. No, I'm not going to do that. I was just about to say we could technically go scrape into the DLC just to go and get what we need. Get some free upgrade gear. But I'm not going to do it. Primarily just because I feel like it would be... I feel like it'd be done a little bit in bad faith at that point to just go into the DLC just to do that. It seems wrong. Like, I know this is my run at the end of the day, but, like, I don't know. Like, for me, it strikes me as like, yeah, do I really need to go do that? Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and get a couple more of these stones. Sure, why not? I really don't need them, but... Actually, yeah, I guess to be fair, yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more of them anyways. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. No more insight. Now we can level up real quickly.
Welcome. Very well lit.
Yeah, that seems good. That seems like a good overall layout of stats, I think.
Farewell.
Alright. Let's go kill these witches real quickly. And then, for our next time, we will be going on an adventure through the woods again. With hopefully a little bit more luck on our side. You know what another item that I don't remember where I normally find it is, but it would be really damn useful? Is if I could... Oh, well actually, you know what, I don't know if I can, because there's Shaman Bone Blades. Shaman Bone Blades are actually pretty damn useful. But I don't know where I would go to get them, honestly. Actually, wait, can I just zip up this side? I guess I can, yeah. Yeah, that is an option. Okay, you know, yeah, I'm glad I did that. Damn, that actually made my interaction there, like, a whole lot safer. Huh. Huh. Neat. Now, for probably the only part of this that's going to be reasonably scary. These few ladies right here. Alright, she missed. She missed. Oh, sure, we'll take it. Whatever. I am so glad this is not DS2 where they can hit me through the fucking fog wall. Or as I'm going through the fog wall. It would be pretty miserable. Did not get it. Fair enough. It's a pretty rare item. The Shaman Bone Blade. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, well, she just fucking let loose a nasty-ass fart. I think her sister was right back here. Yeah, she is. I don't really need to deal with the second witch just yet, but I'm doing it anyways just because it technically saves me some time. You usually want to try and kill both of them back to back. Alright, who is this? It's my normal one. Alright, there we go. Is she gonna warp? I believe she will. Yep, there we go. Cool. It's a rare drop from the Brain Sucker. Ah. Okay. So probably not getting it anytime soon. I know that there's an item drop for it out in the world somewhere. Where it is specifically, I don't know, but... Okay. I don't think I've ever seen her die like that before, but... Weird. Where's the second one gone? There she is. There we go. Easy. Easiest boss in the game. Okay, random jump scare. Read the rest when I have time. Killing a specific chalice boss. There is one place in the Nightmare of Mensis or in the Insight shop after killing a specific chalice boss. Ah, okay. Gotcha. In that case, we're probably not getting it anytime soon. That's unfortunate. It would help, but... Yeah, no, I can't risk that very well. That's too risky. I could check for Eileen one more time real quickly. It is a little annoying that I didn't find her where she would be, but I don't know, maybe I was looking at the wrong location? I could have sworn she shows up right at that ledge, though, but... It might be a different location she spawns at. I don't know. I'm gonna check for her, though. I went to the wrong fucking location. Damn you, Grand Cathedral. Alright, come on, Eileen. Be where I need you. Hey, there she is.
Oh, hello there.
Oh my god, fucking motion controls.
Perfect timing. I must warn not him. Don't go. I have been.
Okay. I forget how quickly you can go down there, but we're gonna go do it. We're gonna go do it. I think we can pretty much just go for it now, actually. I do want to do this. I mean her? Yes, I mean Eileen, yes. I think the interaction pretty much starts as soon as you want to, right? Yeah, Henrik's already down here. Oh my god, that was some tricky shit you just pulled. Eileen, you wanna show up, Eileen? This was your mission. I don't think I've ever seen this guy growl before. That was different. Eileen, get your ass in here. This is your mission. I don't know why it made me lock on to Eileen ever so slightly there, but okay. Jesus, Eileen, stop getting in the way of my shots! Okay, there we go. Cool. It is highly tempting to take more than just the one air rune, but we're gonna take just the one. Eileen gonna die from friendly fire? Luckily, not today. Okay.
Try to keep leave.
Alright, cool. That actually is definitely worth having. And I know I don't really care to light all the random lanterns, but I'll do it here, I guess. I'm feeling lazy. There we go. There. So now we'll get even more cash out of every little interaction. So that is worth something. Communion, air, and unfortunately our third one's kind of shit for now until we get claw. We still don't have the stones we need to level up our weapon a third time. No, do not. Alright, need a couple more, that's fine.
Very well.
Alright, I can get 2 levels. So I think what I'll start doing is I'm going to start pivoting my last point into... I guess in this case I'm going to start pivoting my last point into, like, strength. And I think that's going to be what I do. Is I'm just going to go ahead and do that as a way to get some new damage, but every other... Like, all the rest of the points are going to be vitality for the time being. So. You know what? I think that is going to have to be it for tonight, folks. That is going to have to be it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's unfortunate that we spent, frankly, as much time as we did getting back to where we were, only for us to have to do it all again tonight. But that's the point of these runs, right? So hopefully next time we make some serious progression. Hopefully we get past the shadows and we get past ROM and everything. Hoping the best, but we'll definitely get there when we get there. But for the time being, folks, thank you so much for stopping in. Please take wonderful care of yourselves. Kingdom, thank you so much for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Get some good food, some good sleep, some good something, whatever to drink. But just take good care of yourselves, and I will see you later.